Staley, are the Knicks your favorites in the Eastern Conference after strengthening their bench? This question did not come from me, as you guys know.
Are they the favorites?
Are they the favorites in the Eastern Conference after strengthening their bench?
They have a coach?
They ain't got a coach.
Fair question.
Do they have a coach yet?
No.
Oh, okay, well then no.
Don't need one.
Do they need one?
Yes, you need a coach.
How they was playing last year?
Yes, you need a coach. Yes. You need somebody. You need a structure.
They didn't have a coach last year.
Yeah, they did.
No, they did.
They did have a coach last year.
No, they did.
They did.
Brunson, do you?
No, Tibbs was their coach last year. They had
Brunson, get the ball, no sub. That's
coach.
not a coach. No sub. Subbing is the coaching part.
No, they had a coach.
Play. 48, 48, 48, 48, 48. Let me know if y'all need a sub.
Yeah, I see.
No,
Damn, he in foul trouble.
You need one?
Damn, he in foul trouble.
What I do?
How many you got?
How many you got? I'm going to take my chance.
Hey, listen,
what I-
I'm going to take my chance.
You better not foul.
Don't foul.
You better not foul. Foul.
Damn.
Cat. Yo, good ass again.
So who else we got on this team?
Where's Patrick Ewing at? Where's Pat?
Like, God damn, coach.
They got 3. I'm going to still take my chance.
You know he wasn't coaching. You know he was a sub when they fired a nigga for not subbing.
Yeah, that's it.
Does this Clarkson move kind of shift away from Tibbs' defensive mentality, bringing in a famously one-way player who gets buckets but maybe struggles on the defensive end?
How do we know he struggles?
Yeah.
That's you have YouTube, dude.
Uh-oh.
It's just because people said it.
That's called narrative.
Uh-huh.
Take a sip. It's true serum, but nonetheless, gets buckets on the offensive end. Does it seem like they're shifting away?
With one player?
All the New York Knicks play. Hey, they play defense.
I'm pretty sure
Except
they
for
can
Brunson,
survive
they play good
one.
defense, but everybody else play defense.
Pretty sure they can
Cat don't
survive
play D.
with one person.
They Cat don't play D either.
So them two, the two stars don't play. You know,
But back-
everybody else do their job.
Talked about the Knicks lacking a coach right now. So according to reports, Mike Brown is the leader in the coaching search currently.
I like Mike.
Knicks also interviewed Dawn Staley.
Old school.
Come again?
Mike Brown or Mike
Wait,
Brown?
wait. Stop. Say that again.
Oh, he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it.
The Knicks interviewed
He's
Dawn?
gonna do it.
But he don't repeat.
He's gonna do it.
Can you?
But don't repeat.
It's no.
Well, you're gonna do it. You're gonna do it. You're gonna make him do it.
Don't repeat.
I'm telling you who they're
They're gonna
who
do
they're
it.
I thought
actively
I
interviewing.
thought
You're gonna do it.
I know. I thought he said Dawn Staley.
A great coach. We've all seen Eddie. We know the powers that a woman coach could have in New York.
Well, he did it anyway.
Getting that team right.
There you go.
No, they didn't say that. They was playing.
There you go.
They interviewed her.
That was AI.
Come on for
And not the one that we love.
South Carolina?
South Carolina?
Under contract.
She gonna be the coach of the Knicks?
Was interviewed. I think just their
I like
coaching
the
search.
move for Jordan though.
The move for Jordan is hard.
I like the move for Jordan. Big
sure.
market.
So far, what is the what coach has
The daddy
actually
gonna be
like they've been?
The daddy gonna be the coach.
I'm serious. Like you got rid of Tibbs. You got rid of Tibbs. That was the coach that got to where he got to, right? And you fired him. And then ever since, you're telling me you're taking this shit serious, and you've been going after coaches who's already have jobs.
Currently under contract with
Every
their
single one of
respective
them. And Mike Brown is the only actual coach that can say, yes, I want the job and don't have no baggage coming with them.
teams. Currently unemployed.
Okay.
Available.
Mike Brown is the only real coach that they went after that actually can say, I want to. Cause then Stanley should just re-up, right?
Dawn Staley.
Okay.
So it's just, again, all the front to get Rick Brunson.
That's it. Like, just do it. God damn, nobody give a fuck. You just signed some more players. I think the city's happy right now.
It'll be too obvious.
No,
It's obvious.
that's already out.
It's not. It's not.
It's obvious.
Nobody knows what's going on. Nobody has no idea.
And what's wrong with
But if
the
you put
daddy
him
being
in
the
the front,
coach?
we're gonna know.
What's wrong with the daddy being the coach?
Because it's just a thing.
My daddy said I could play.
We didn't seen it before.
Yeah. You see how it's playing out in the little league
McDonald,
shit in the AAU. Your daddy the coach. You get all the
Literally,
minutes.
we win chips.
He gonna get all the minutes regardless.
Little bit chips.
But now you don't never fuck up. And y'all having private meetings at home and shit. hot chocolate at 2 a.m.
probably
and
be
shit.
better
This is what
on
we
the-
gonna run tomorrow. We
probably
ain't gonna
be
tell
better on
them. Y'all setting up audibles and shit. Y'all know it. I'm gonna give you the wink right here. Don't pass that nigga the ball.
We see what happens when they let you run the show.
2 a.m.
He's the only one that can coach his son.
No, he can't.
And check him.
No, he
Yeah.
can't.
He's the only one that checks him.
Yeah.
He's the only one.
Because
He's
he's
the
not
only
the
one
head-
that checks him.
Because he's not the head coach.
Yeah, but
If he was a head coach, he
Different
had to
dynamic.
change it.
It's a
He had to
different
change how he
dynamic.
check him.
Yeah, Will.
He'd have to.
Not
No,
in front of the group
no.
like he
Yeah,
he
would
can't
have to.
do. He can't do that in front of the group like he used to.
Why?
why?
Because he's the head coach.
It's a different.
How I
dynamic,
coached him when
bro.
he was little, all the way into now.
guy.
He's the only one I
Fuck, I
listen
make
to.
more than you.
Cool. Sit your ass down. What are you
Your
gonna
daddy.
do?
I make more than you.
Then we got to ride home together.
No, we don't.
Still
What
your
the fuck?
daddy.
No, they start. No, you think he live with him?
Still
No,
your
I'm just
Ride home together?
as them two.
Still your dad.
Well, if you
But
watch their
that
story
shit
growing
will
up,
change. It's crazy.
oh no,
Oh, it's Jake
there's
Shuttlesworth.
still a
It's Jake
hierarchy.
Shuttlesworth. Yeah, it's Jake
Yeah.
Shuttlesworth. It's the Jake
That's-
Shuttlesworth.
Yeah, that's for
Assistant
sure.
No, for sure. But that's what I'm saying.
That's
If they
'cause he's an
if they bump
assistant
heads, it's like, what is it gonna look like?
That's
If a
because
head
he's an
coach,
assistant coach. You beefing with the head coach and your
it's going
daddy
crazy. It
in
looks
front
crazy.
of the group. That shit gonna look fucking terrible.
Man.
You can't be bringing y'all family problems in this
They
motherfucker.
say
man.
NWA who work for who?
I don't know.
That's the first thing you gonna hear is some personal shit.
Yeah.
You be like, what the fuck y'all on?
Yeah, you can't.
Daddy
That
coaching
shit
and
won't
who?
work, bro. Now that no,
Man.
no, that shit ain't gonna work. Now when he's supposed to be the man,
If he was if he was like Kobe
Rivers,
Carl,
Austin Rivers, yeah.
maybe.
His dad was the one that made the decision to sign him and do all that shit because he had. But the man is already here. I don't think that shit works. Not in that city. Another
They
city,
went and got
maybe.
all his
Yeah.
players he loved.
That city, you start losing, there was some shit that can go on, boy. You know the shit, man. Please,
They
York
went,
Post,
they
front
went and
page.
got every
Bruh,
player
father,
he
son.
loved.
personal and brutal.
Ain't working.
They went and got every player Brunson loved to play with.
Yeah. So you think Pop should take it?
They all know it's that.
Recipe for disaster.
Why would he?
What
Don't change
David-
nothing
what,
right now. him-
What's his name? Vincenzo? Dave Vincenzo say when he got mad at him?
Devin-
Your dad run everything.
We see what happens when they let you run the show, Dante
DiVincenzo.
DiVincenzo.
Yeah. So it's been happening already.
We see
Well,
what
'cause they
happens
played
when they
with
let
him
you
in
run the
Villanova,
show.
It's been
maybe
happening. So
maybe they
might
just
as well
know.
just give it to him.
What did he say?
Yeah, him.
DeChico.
Him.
Chinko.
But no, I don't think that shit works. Not with that team, not in that city, not with the way that Jalen Brunson already dominates the ball.
And who's the one who yells him to get off of it? His daddy.
Yeah, because
Man.
he's an assistant.
Yeah, you can yell that shit. It's like the ring guy on the bottom. The bottom guy, you can say shit, but
so
then you
what
listen
happens
to
when the
main
father
dude.
becomes head coach and he can't check his son like he always does?
So
Who
what-
does it now?
So with Jalen going that motherfucker, be like, listen, man, I can't play for this motherfucker, dog.
Straight up.
But he's your dad.
Then what?
So
I'm just asking, then what?
What I'm saying?
He go to Dole and be like, listen, dog.
Can't play for this
Hey,
motherfucker.
hey, man, what you?
Pops is tripping. He control freak. I didn't know he was gonna act like this. Man, he
Pop's tripping, man. He want me to ask him.
Yeah,
Your
well,
daddy
yeah.
ain't gonna trip. These niggas must have got
Basically.
daddy.
oh yeah,
They ain't got
hey,
daddies.
he want me to ask his both
Man,
fathers.
who-
Yeah.
They ain't
His
got
both
daddies.
fathers.
Then he got to deal with his mama now?
Hey, come on, man.
Pops, listen.
He want me to ask him.
Boy.
No, I'm telling you, I go in that mother. Hey, man, listen,
Man,
I can't
daddy
play on
want you
these.
to win.
I can't play on these
What the fuck is that?
circumstances, man.
Do you think Red's dad regrets making him go to Debo and try to get the beach cruiser back?
Did you see what he said?
Hey, I'm looking
No.
over my shoulder.
And
That was the
Is
regret.
he not allowed to make no mistakes?
No,
watch this
I don't
face.
know.
where were they going to put the bike if they did get
here.
it?
So now,
like these
if
fucks.
the
That's
only
his fault.
person you listen to is your father,
Okay, let me-
right?
let me
During the
flip the coin.
season. So he's the one that keeps you in check. Like, you
Voice of
get off the
reason.
ball.
Voice of
Good-
reason.
Now, who's going to be the force of reason if the head coach is the father now and he can't say nothing? And then Brunson getting to doing what Brunson can do.
I just flip this, right?
Huh?
Rick changed the offenses altogether.
One fourth left.
Rick, no, he changed the offense altogether, like we've been saying, like put in the system, take the ball out of his hand, do all these things like we're saying. Then what?
But I'm saying who?
And his numbers go from what they are to 17.
What I'm saying is, who's the one that puts Brunson back in balance if his dad can't?
That's what-
Because he's not going to
because
listen
it's
to
a
assistant coach no more.
This is a different.
Now, who the fuck is this dude?
Well, I see what he's saying. He's saying even if he do get out of line, if he set up a system for it, he had to get in line because it's his dad.
Yeah.
Like if we set up a system getting you off
That's
the
like
ball.
getting the ball out of LeVar Ball. Like, He's the only one who checks those boys.
JBA champion.
But they can't play for him. But they can't play
He's not
for him.
an NBA coach.
They don't like playing for him.
I hear you, but he's not an NBA head coach.
And they don't like playing for him.
Yes,
Off the court,
I hear you.
but-
Yes, that's a different dynamic than that locker room. Them other guys, we don't listen. I hear you, yeah, but I don't think at that team and that level, the way it's been, that Rick. I would love to see Rick get the job. Dad, son, coach. Personally, yes. I'm looking at the dynamic of the whole situation.
The team and everything.
Team.
How we looking at how you judging him.
Like I just.
But it's already there, though.
He's already
But he's not
Already
the head, though.
He
That's the
is.
difference.
He
It's like Sam Cassell showing favoritism to somebody. It's like he the
We
assistant.
know who's the head. Come on, man.
It's not. We don't know who the head.
So
Like he said, y'all still, he go in that motherfucking man and be listen. He go talk to Leon and fucking Wes and don't let listen, man.
Pops,
Dude, I can't play like this, man. Then what? Then what? That's what I'm saying. Then what?
I'm just fucking around, man. Like he gonna get the job.
But what? Answer that question. But answer that question.
Oh, Brunson took less money so he can get the
But
job.
answer that question though.
That's just like your son trying to fire you.
Yeah.
Boy, I'll wring your motherfucking neck.
Nah,
He's
Brunson
trying to
out of
run
his
up here to the
control.
white man.
I can't do it. I'm
You're
just
trying to run up to that.
I'm playing devil's advocate. Like I'm saying, we always throw hypotheticals out there. Motherfucker. He go in that mother limit. Listen, dog. I can't do it.
I feel you by reason.
Then what? But my thing. Then what? What do you do? That's all I'm saying. So you didn't hire this man.
But just think about this. Think about
Who
what
gonna
they
tell your
say to
daddy?
him.
Because it's not gonna be me.
No, what they gonna say to him is you asked for this. You asked
even
for
thinking
this.
of
You
doing
can't
that
come. You
shit.
can't ask out
No,
of
but
this.
what if he don't ask for it? No, what if he don't want it?
But he asked for it with the contract.
Yeah.
I took less money
I
for
don't
this for
think-
me and my
no.
dad and me to pick my guys.
My guy.
I'm gonna pick my guys. My dad gonna coach this woo.
My
I see
guy.
it now. So I seen what you said earlier. I felt it. But now that I'm looking at the contract situation, who the New York Knicks are right now, what they're looking for, family, it makes more sense that for that deal to happen and him take less money like that, and then we ask for what?
I wouldn't want it if
Like
I was.
for what?
Just
For Rick to take over?
Who's gonna tell him?
how hard is it not to show favoritism?
But he
Like-
don't though.
You're not the head coach yet, Gil. That's see, this is a different.
but you're
because
not
he's not making it.
But you won't show favoritism
He's
to
not
your
making,
son.
he's
You
not
don't
making,
coach.
He's not making any decisions.
But what I'm saying is,
So
But
Doc
then you go
Rivers
out
show
your way.
favoritism to
But
his
so
son?
now it
Doc Rivers
becomes. Now
He's the star.
you didn't flip. Oh, so now you're not showing me favoritism, and you treat me a certain way. Because you're not trying to show me favoritism. Now, and look, now I feel a fucking certain way as your goddamn son.
I'm saying, what changes?
So-
what changes?
what changes?
Because
He's
he
the
makes no
star.
decision. He has
No, but what I'm saying
he
is-
has
I mean, the
no
ball circle stay the
decision
same.
making before if he's not
So
the
he
head
doesn't
coach.
get blamed for
But he's
anything.
the star.
What I'm asking you
You
is,
talking about the head coach?
no, what I'm asking you is,
But you said showing
what I'm saying is,
favoritism.
what
Every
am-
star get favoritism.
what am I gonna do? What is the father gonna do next year to show favoritism to a dude who takes all the shit, whatever he wants?
Let me ask
But
y'all a
he
question.
did that under Tibbs. He didn't do
I
that
know,
over
Have
him.
y'all ever talked to anybody that Austin
But what
Rivers
I mean-
seen with
what am
Austin
I
Rivers
doing?
in the Clippers?
Huh?
Have y'all ever had a conversation with anybody that was with Austin Rivers in the Clippers?
No, that's why I was asking.
you
I
just
said,
asked, yeah.
so like, how was that?
So I would bet money that majority of niggas in that locker room, like, fuck this nigga doing.
Austin said it. Austin said it was a
felt-
problem for him.
So
that's not
and he's not even a star.
But that's different because
See, I
the
think
reason it's different is
I think
because he doesn't play where he is. He's coming here, and you're playing him now.
yeah, you playing him.
Okay.
The other one already plays 45 minutes again. He takes
Yeah.
all of the shots.
Yes.
He don't pass in the last.
Yeah.
He already is God over there.
Yeah.
So you coming in, the only way to say favoritism is basically to play him all 48 minutes and say take every shot.
He's doing that
like,
anyway.
Like he's doing that anyway, so you can't show favoritism.
No,
The only thing you can do is take it away from him.
Other ways, though.
What I'm
Other
saying is
ways,
the only
though.
thing you can do is make him play more team basketball,
In other ways,
which
so what
they're
does
gonna
that
like.
do? So, but what does that do to him? That's what I'm saying. So, if you take the ball, like I said, if you take the ball out of his hand, he go from what averaging 27
Averaging
To
25.
No. I said
2017.
I said 17. nigga.
Oh, that ain't.
Get his ass out of here.
That's what I'm saying. So no, you don't see. Then what?
So
Right?
that's what he's saying. If he put in that
Listen,
system that
listen.
takes his scoring down, what is Jalen Brunson going to do about his
17.
dad?
I need to do 17 and 11, dude.
17, 11?
But you think Rick
But you
Brunson would tell
you
his son?
taught him to average 27.
Was his dad there first?
Did he?
His dad was there first?
But
I thought they came together.
That's all.
Nah,
Dad was already on the staff, and then.
So he the one that
Sign
made
my
the deal
son.
to come.
Sign
Like,
my
yo,
son.
I brought you to King of New York.
No,
Oh,
his son-
so that make more
Yeah,
sense,
that-
Sign
bro.
my son. Come
No,
on,
That make more
man.
sense.
No, he was an assistant coach. He ain't going there and be like, sign my fucking son. Fucking front office made that decision.
But he
because
came
the Knicks-
in with
because
Tibbs,
Dallas
right?
botched the motherfucking deal. So
But he came in with
That's-
Tibbs.
Yeah.
So-
He came in with Tibbs
yeah.
and the Uncle West deal. So
Yeah.
they brought him in collectively.
cool, but it just worked out. But I'm just like, yeah, but it's just I don't see that happening, to be honest with you.
So we asked the chat, are the
He's
Knicks
about to go for
favorites in the
27,
East? 64% of the chat says no. We also asked the chat, should the Knicks hire Rick Brunson as head coach? 69% of the chat says no, not rolling. But we got some more free agency info to get into. That's why I felt like you're going to like this story.
I ain't quite-
So let's get to